Hi, my name is Akshay Kadolkar. So this lecture for BBA third sem on fundamental of cost accounting. Okay. So in last session we solved one problem on cost sheet. Okay. So I hope all of you understand that. So in this session also we will solve problem on cost sheet. Okay. So problem number 2, just see here, problem number 2, from the following particulars taken from cost records of Sinha Industries Limited for the year 2006, prepare a statement of cost and profit. Okay, so the cost record is taken from the Sinha Industries. So with the help of this cost data, with the help of this cost data, we have to prepare the cost sheet and we have to ascertain what's profit. Okay, so now see one by one information. First of all, we will solve the orally. Okay, just see here. First one is yours. Opening stock of raw material is rupees 50,000. Okay, so this opening stock of raw material will come under the direct materials. Okay, so it is a direct expenses. Okay, so next, purchase of raw material is rupees 1,60,000. Okay, so purchase of raw material. Okay, so purchase of raw material means what? It is a direct material, and so this direct material is taken for the manufacture purpose. Okay, so this the raw material is taken for the or purchase for the manufacturing purpose, so that's why it is a direct expenses or it is a direct material. So that's why we have to take under the direct material, and so this 1,60,000 we have to add in this 50,000, it will come 2,10,000. Okay, so next, closing stock of raw material. So this closing stock of raw materials we have to minus from the direct materials. Okay, we have to minus from the direct materials. Okay, so next, wages in bracket productive. In wages in bracket productive amount is rupees 1,50,000. Okay, so this wages in bracket productive, it means what? So it is a direct expenses. Okay, it is given for the productive purpose. It means what? Those who are directly manufacturing. Okay, so those who are means what? Those who are the labor are working and working in file for the manufacturing purpose. So for them its wages is given, so that's why it is a direct expenses. The amount is rupees 1,50,000. so we have to take under the direct wages. Okay, under the direct wages. So next, wages in bracket general rupees 20,000. Okay, so this wages in bracket general is given, it means what? It is used for the administrative department. So this direct wages, also this wages we have to take under the administrative overheads is rupees 20,000. Okay, so next, chargeable expenses amount is rupees 40,000, and so this chargeable expenses we have to take under the direct wages. Okay, so next, rent, rates, taxes in bracket factory. Okay, in bracket factory is given, so it means what? So whatever the rent, rate, taxes is incurred rupees 10,000, it is incurred for the factory, so this we have to take under the factory overheads. Okay, so next, rent, rates, taxes amount is rupees 1,000, and in bracket is given is rupees in bracket is given what? Office purpose. Okay, so it means we have to take under the administrative overheads. Okay, so next, depreciation on plant and machinery amount is rupees 3,000. Okay, depreciation on plant and machinery rupees 3,000. So this we have to take under the factory overheads, it's related to the factory. Okay, so next, salary in bracket office, the amount is rupees 5,000. Okay, so salary is given for the office purpose, so we have to take under the administrative overheads. Okay, so next, salary in bracket travelers amount is given 4,000. Okay, so salary is given for the travelers means what? It will come under the selling and distribution overheads. Okay, selling and distribution overheads. Okay, so rupees 4,000. Next, printing and stationery amount is rupees 1,000. So this printing and stationery is related to the administrative department, so we have to take under the administrative overhead is rupees 1000. Okay, next office cleaning and lighting amount is rupees 800. Okay, so it is related to the office, it is related to the administrative department, so this we have to take under the administrative overheads is rupees 800. Next repairs and renewals in bracket factory, it means it is related to the factory overheads, we have to take under the factory overheads amount is rupees 6400. Okay, so next other factory expenses, so this other factory expenses also related to the factory expenses, factory overheads, so we have to take under the factory overheads amount is rupees 5000. Okay, so next management expenses in bracket including managing director fees, the amount is rupees 24000. Okay, so this is related one adjustment is there. Okay, we will see that later on. Okay, management expenses including managing directors fees rupees 20000. Okay, next traveling expenses of salesman. Okay, traveling expenses of salesman, and so this amount is rupees 2200. So this related to the selling and distribution. Okay, so we have to take under the selling and distribution overheads. Okay, amount is rupees 2200. Next showroom expenses and samples, so this is also related to the selling and distribution expenses, we have to take under the selling and distribution overheads, amount is rupees 2000. Next carriage and freight outwards. Okay, carriage and freight outwards amount is rupees 2000. So this carriage means what? So this carriage means what? It is one of the traveling expenses. Okay, it is one of the traveling expenses. Okay, so carriage outward means what? While selling the goods and whatever the manufacturer goods, while selling at that time they are paying the carriage outwards, so it is related to the selling and distribution expenses, we have to take under the selling and distribution expenses rupees 2000. Next carriage and freight inwards. Okay, so carriage, it is one of the traveling expenses, so it means what? It is related to the direct material cost, while purchasing the raw material at that time they are paying what? Carriage inwards, so it is a direct expenses, we have to take under the direct wages. Okay, rupees 9000. Next octroi on purchases rupees 1000. So this octroi, while it is octroi just like the tax they are paying while purchasing the raw material, so while purchasing the raw materials we are paying, so it means what? It is a direct wages or the direct materials, we have to take under the direct wages head. Okay, next advertisement, so this advertisement is also related to the selling and distribution expenses, amount is rupees 4000. Next advance income tax amount is rupees 30000. Okay, advance income tax amount is rupees 30000, so it is related to the financial expenses. Okay, related to the financial expenses, and whatever the financial expenses as well as financial incomes are not taken under the cost sheet. Okay, it's not taken under the cost sheet. Okay, so already I explained while explaining the how to prepare the cost sheet. Okay, so this income tax is related to the financial expenses. Okay, so there is no need to take under the cost sheet. Okay, next sales amount is rupees 4,60,000. Okay, so this later on we have to see. Okay, so now see next management expenses should be allocated in the ratio of 2:1:3 on factory, office and sales division. Okay, so this adjustment is related to this management expenses including managing directors fees rupees 24,000. So this 24,000 we have to distribute with the help of this ratio for the factory overheads, for the administrative overheads and for the sales divisions. Okay, so this 24,000, it means what? 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, so it means what? So this 24,000 into 2 divided by 6 for the factory purpose, and for the office purpose how to calculate? 24,000 into 1 divided by 6 for the office purpose, and for the selling and distribution purpose, how to prepare 24,000 into 3 divided by 6 for the selling and distribution purpose. Okay, so like this we have to solve. Okay, so now we will see how to solve this. Just see. So this opening stock of raw material rupees 50,000 we have to take under the direct materials. Okay, so now see this, just we have to put the heading statement of cost sheet of Sinha Industries Limited. So this is the format, particular format, amount column and the total cost column. Okay, so now first of all, head is what's material consumed. Okay, material consumed or the direct material. Okay, so just see here, opening stock of raw materials rupees 50,000. Next, what? Purchases of raw material 1,60,000. So these purchases we have to add under this raw material, from opening stock of raw material, add purchases of raw material 1,60,000. So 50,000 plus 1,60,000 is total is what? 2,10,000. Next, closing stock of raw material 80,000. So this closing stock of raw materials we have to add in, we have to less closing stock of raw material from this 2,10,000 minus 80,000, remaining is 1,30,000. Okay, remaining is what? 1,30,000. so it is a material consumed amount. So in this material consumed amount we have to add whatever the direct wages. Okay, direct wages as well as the direct expenses. Okay, we will see one by one which are those. Next, wages productive 1,50,000 as well as wages productive 1,50,000 we have to add. So this here wages productive in amount column 1,50,000. Next, charge wages amount 20,000 and in bracket is given what? General. Okay, so it means what? It is related to the administrative department. Okay, so you have to take under the administrative overheads. Just here administrative overheads and we have taken the general wages amount is rupees 20,000. Okay, so next, chargeable expenses amount is rupees 40,000. So this chargeable expense, it is a direct expenses, so we have to take under the direct wages. So this is just here chargeable expenses amount is rupees 40,000. Next, rent, rates, taxes in bracket factory is given, the amount is rupees 10,000. So this we have to take under the factory overheads. Okay, just here factory overheads under the rent, rate, taxes amount is rupees 10,000. Next, rent, rates, taxes in bracket office amount is rupees 1,000. So just see here in the under the heads of the administrative overheads, rent, taxes, rates is rupees 1,000. So next, depreciation on plant and machinery rupees 3,000. So this is related to the factory overheads. Just see here depreciation on plant and machinery rupees 3,000 under the factory overheads. Next, salary in bracket office rupees 5,000. So this is related to the administrative overhead. Just see here under the administrative overhead, salary the rupees 5,000. The next, salary office is over. Next, salary travelers amount is rupees 4,000. So it will come under the selling and distribution overheads. Just here salary the under the selling and distribution overheads, salary rupees 4,000. The next, printing and stationery amount is rupees 1,000. It will come under the administrative overheads, printing and stationery rupees 1,000. Next, showroom, office cleaning and lighting. So it will come under the administrative overheads. Just see here office cleaning and lighting rupees 800 under the administrative overheads. Okay, next, repairs and renewals in bracket factory. So repairs and renewals related to the factory, it means it will come under the factory overheads. Just see here repairs and renewals rupees 6,400. Next, other factory expenses rupees 5,000. So it is also will come under the factory overheads, other factory expenses rupees 5,000. The next, management expenses including managing directors fees rupees 24,000. So now see this 24,000 we have to distribute with the help of this ratio 2 is to 1 is to 3 for the factory overheads purpose, for the administrative overhead purpose, for the sales division purpose. Okay, so now see for the factory overhead purpose, management expenses 24,000 into 2 divided by 6 is equal to 8,000. so this 8,000 we have to take under the factory overheads. Next, under the administrative overhead, just here management expenses 24,000 into 1 divided by 6 is equal to 4,000. So we have to record under the administrative overhead is 4,000. Next, for the selling and distribution under the selling and distribution overheads, management expenses 24,000 into 3 divided by 6 is equal to 12,000. It's a 12,000 we recorded. Okay, so now see this how it came the 6. Okay, here also as well as the here also. Just see here what's they told, management expenses should be allocated in the ratio of 2 is to 1 is to 3. It means 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 3 is a 6. Okay, so like this we have to distribute. Okay, next, traveling expenses of salesmen, we have to take under this selling and distribution overheads. Traveling expenses amount is rupees 2,200. Next, showroom expenses and samples. So this showroom also required for the selling and distribution, so we have to take under the selling and distribution. So just see here, showroom and samples rupees 2,000. The next, what, carriage and freight outward rupees 2,000. Okay, so this carriage is paid while selling the goods. Okay, selling the goods. Okay, so it means what, it is the related to the selling and distribution overheads rupees 2,000. Okay, so just see here, selling and distribution, under the selling and distributions, carriage outward amount is rupees 2,000. And next, carriage and freight inwards rupees 9,000. so this carriage is paid while purchasing the raw materials inwards, while purchasing the raw materials. So it means what, it is direct, it's a direct expenses. So this we have to take under the direct expenses. Sorry, just see here, carriage inward amount is rupees 9,000. Now see, octroi on purchases. Okay, octroi on purchases, it means what, it is one of the tax we are paying while purchasing the raw material rupees 1,000. so it is also direct expenses, so we have to take under the direct wages. Octroi on purchases rupees 1,000. Okay, so next, advertisement. So this advertisements is related to the selling and distribution, so we have to take under the selling and distribution heads. This year advertisement rupees 4,000. Okay, so next, advance income tax, so it is related to the financial expenses, so there is a no need to take under the cost sheet. Okay, so sales, we have to take, lastly sales rupees 4,60,000. Okay, so now the management expenses already we distributed this. Okay, so the all the information you put it on the statement. Okay, so now we have to calculate. Okay, so this 50,000 plus 1,60,000 is equal to 2,10,000. from this 2,10,000 we have to minus the closing stock 80,000, remaining is 1,30,000. so from in this 1,30,000 we have to add this all the direct expenses, and this total direct expenses rupees 2 lakh. so this 1,30,000 plus this 2 lakh, this is 3,30,000. so this 3,30,000 indicates what's prime cost. Okay, what, prime cost. Okay, so now in this prime cost you have to add factory overheads. Okay, so now which are those factory overheads, just here. so these are the factory overheads. The total of this factory overhead is rupees 32,400. so these 32,400 you have to add in this prime cost. The total will be 3,62,400. so this 3,62,400 indicates what, work cost or factory cost. Okay, so in this factory cost you have to add administrative overheads. Okay, total administrative overheads. just see which are those total administrative overheads. so these are the total administrative overheads, and the total of the administrative overhead is rupees 31,800. so this 31,800 you have to add in this 3,62,400. the total will be 3,94,200. so this 3,94,200 indicates what's cost of production. Okay, cost of production. So in this cost of productions we have to add selling and distribution overheads, and the total of the selling and distribution overheads is rupees 26,200. so this 26,200 you have to add in this 3,94,200. so after adding, so figure will be 4,20,400. so this 4,20,400 indicates what's total cost of goods sold. Okay, total cost of goods sold. Okay, so actually they want to sell of rupees 4,20,400, but they sold rupees 4,60,000. so it means what, they got 39,600 profit. It means 4,60,000 minus 4,20,400, you will get the profit. Okay, so like this you have to solve. Okay, so I hope all of you understand. If it is you not understand, then just contact me and ask. Okay.